Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 on SAXTHORPE. It has been a while, let's put it that way, hasn't it? Yeah, welcome back. It is good to be back. It is good to have some time. And yeah, so we've got lots going on today. We have got the John Deere doing the mulching in one of the fields. Let me look. Field 32. We've got the Valtra spreading lime in field 28. And we are loading up the Rudolph trailer with whole crop to feed to the sheep, because I want to start advancing the time, as I think I said at the back end of the last episode. I honestly cannot remember, but I think we're at that point where we've got our fields done. We have serviced the combine, refueled it, put it away, give it a clean. That's why the money's dropped. I've had to buy lime. So yeah, we're sort of getting to that point now where we need to be into December, January time to sell our crops. So that's the plan. We are very nearly full. What we are, not 89%. Do love Simple Inspector. And yeah, it's nice to be back playing. I have not played for where are we now? Probably the middle of March, and that is probably not an understatement, actually. No, it is. It was, yeah, middle of March time. Couple of weeks, say. So yeah, I can just about remember how to do things. So there we go. That is that done. We can hop out of there and get into the action. Right, let's get the sheep fed. So yeah, the plan is, I mean, what we're going to do is effectively get my teeth in, get the sheep fed, and then start to advance through the time a bit. We can leave the workers doing what they're doing. That's gonna be fine. I'm not too worried about them working away in the background. We may need to buy some more lime, but hey, that is no problem. So we'll get the sheep fed and we'll see how we are for time. Because, yeah, we could do with a cash boost, because there's something that I want to buy. Now, it kind of gives purpose to the save a bit, which is always good. Mainly because it costs over £1 million. So I'll show you what it is in a little minute. We'll get these fed. There we go. I think we're probably alright for water. Can't remember the last time we did it, but yeah, like I say, I've not been on the save, so nothing's changed, let's put it that way. Right, I'll get these fed and I'll catch back with you in a minute. So sheep all fed. We will probably need to be doing grain, grist and potatoes next time, but that gets that or them sorted for a little bit. So we'll leave the trailer there. We'll go and park this somewhere out the way, and then we'll have a quick look in the store, because the easiest way to find it. This. I want one of these, because why not? 778 horsepower. It's the only save that we're running that this would fit. So it's kind of a no-brainer, really. I've not looked at it. I've just seen that it's out. 36-inch tracks. Beauty, design, EU. It's an absolute weapon. And I know every man and his dog is probably using it, but yeah, I want one. I want that one. So yeah, that, and it kind of, you know, £1,000,000. We're not going to make that. Well, you say we might not make that. We've got crops to sell, but if we take a look, all right, we've got 1.7 million. If we sell everything at max value, and some stuff we're not selling because we need it. But, you know, we're not going to sell the grain grist. We will sell the strawberry jam. We'll sell the grass silage, or most of it, because I have a question. We seem to have mastered sheep. They're probably, with Maize Plus, they're probably one of the easiest animals to feed and, you know, keep on top of, so to speak. I'm wondering whether we get a few cows. I'm missing cows. How weird does that sound? Not loads. But yeah, so question. Do we venture into cows, or do we just keep this as the sheep save and, you know, keep selling the male lambs, the rams, and use the wool to make the clothes and make our money that way? Let me know what you think. Right. Enough talking. Let's check on how everybody's doing. John Deere is fine, and the Valtra has 53% left of lime. Right. I am going to skip through some time, and I will catch back with you very, very shortly. So we are into October, and as I suspected, we need root crops and grain grist for the sheep. So I've done 2 bucket loads on the other pasture of potatoes and 2 power foods. So this is the first power food this side. They got a little bit more left. Am I pressing it? There we go. Ah dear. So they're probably going to want some hay as well, and maybe just then topping up with whole crop silage. But that's fine, we've got plenty. So, what have I actually been up to? Well, so it was the mistress's birthday. So we had friends. My mate came down from Sheffield, Barnsley, one of the two, close enough, and we went out with some friends and had meals. So that was the weekend gone. A couple of weeks ago now. That's gone quick. And then I've had. I think I have mentioned the plans that, you know, we needed a new garden shed. So the old one had to come down, be emptied. So I'd got time doing that, burning that. That was quite cool, actually, to be fair. Who doesn't love a fire? Right, we'll do the water while we're here. Then work, just, yeah, is busy. You know, it's not redonkulous, but enough. And then we had what else has happened? Oh, we had the patio and the path relayed. That was the precursor to getting a new shed, because the base needed to be done. And just, yeah, so obviously there's noise that comes along with all that lot. So yeah, couldn't really record on those days. And then when was it? Trying to think. So it's, to put things into some form of context, it is Tuesday today, so it's the Tuesday after Easter. So I hope you all had a nice Easter. I, for as many years as I can remember, have the companies that I've worked for, whether it's an automotive thing or what, you work Good Friday. It's only half a day anyway, so sort of neither here nor there. And then you have the Tuesday off instead. So I'm off today. Job's a good one. Managed to get the shed, the new shed, built yesterday with the help of my dad, which was really cool actually. Managed to dodge any bad weather, because it was looking at one point that it was going to assist it down. Typical bank holiday weather, but luckily it got done, and very, very pleased with it. It looks lovely. So yes, that was nice to do as well, with the help of my dad. And yeah, so the garden is starting to look better. So right, how do we want to do this? Oh, the Valtra is out of line. Right, we will get this done first. Oh, that's not going to work. Boom out. There we go. Ah. Boom in. Oh yes, can remember the controls. Yeah, a few bits of, we want to make some new beds in the garden, and then it's obviously just planting those up, and yeah, so we're getting there. But yeah, so my chores, so to speak, are done. So, Farming Simulator, you're having it today. So the plan is hopefully to get you this episode, which should come out tomorrow, so that'll be the 3rd. And then, don't tell me that's full. Ooh, it is. Maybe they didn't need as much as I thought. That'll be alright, stick another one in. That can go into the other one. And then after this one, I'm going to do Fairhead, hopefully, all being well. Yeah, and hopefully, fingers crossed, he should be back. Some form of normality. Famous last words and all that lot. Obviously, or maybe not obviously, you'll have seen that I did dip into Timberborn, which I am going to continue to do, because it's just so easy to record, and it's dead relaxing. Yeah, when everything's not dying on you, at least. So yes, there will be more of that. You can just sit there and play and hit the record button and stuff happens. Whereas these episodes, they take longer to do, I guess. But, you know, it's all good, and it is good to be back playing the game. I have missed it, and I have wanted to get back to it. So we need to find the Ultra. There we go. We will bring up courseplay. And that's fine. We can put that to last waypoint and we can take over. Go and get filled up. We've only got one pass left to do. So that's fine. And we can move it on to the next field. And then I think we can probably get to maybe to November potentially. I don't think there's anything that I want to be doing. Need to have a quick look at the planting calendar, because if there's a potential to get, mind you, if we already, I can't even remember what we planted, you know. Need to have a look. So I'll get this refilled, get it set back off, and then I'll catch up with you in a little bit once I've decided what we're doing next. Oh, crash. It's the brakes. They're not been used for a while, honest. So by setting last waypoint, it goes to the last waypoint that it was at. It's not the last waypoint of the field. So if you ever wondered about that, that's what that means. So that is going to get that done. Now, I want to be in this one. So with this mulched, I think what we do is we get the lime spreader in here, get this done, and what we're going to do is we're going to put barley in, because now if you've watched, well, you might know that I altered the growth for barley so it can be foraged earlier, but if we plant it now, it's going to be, it would be harvest ready in August, let's say. Potentially July, depending on, yeah. But it should be forage ready sometime in May. So if we can get it forage harvested, or maybe green mode, whichever, we should then be able to plant corn to then do either a full harvest or, again, chop that for whole crop. Make sense? No, it wouldn't. It'd be maize silage. It'd be maize silage because we're playing with maize plus. So, yeah, we could either let it grow out and have it for corn, or chop it for maize silage, which might help if we get cows. Aha! It's all starting to come together. So that is the plan. So we need the mulching to finish. The worker has now hopefully finished in... Aha, it has. So we can get this to that field. And then once that's limed, we can get the drill out. And we can, yeah, get some barley in the ground. So it's taken a bit of a turn. But I'm not too precious about that. We've still got plenty of time to make some money in the next episode. So we'll get this done. I'll get the liming done. We've seen enough of that. And I'll catch back with you when we're starting to do the drilling. So the money has gone up significantly. Now, it's probably the easiest £1.2 million I've ever earned or borrowed. So yeah, we've taken out a loan, £1.2 million over 10 years, and I think the repayments are about 12 grand a month, because I want to get the quad track. There's no point just dilly-dallying around when you can do these things, is there? So we're going to go for Continental, we're going to go for the wide tracks. We're going to go for oversized. No, that's me. EU. Front options will have, oh, a rock box and weights. Rock box. £2,200. No. I reckon a ton. £1,000 will be fine. No window tint. We don't want any monitors in cab. We will have cardboard. No. This is a shoes off tractor. This is exhaust, rain cap, or default. I quite like to see the rain cap. Oh, now, no. No, let's be sensible about this. Let's cancel that. We'll buy it stock, so to speak. And then we'll add the options on. So, I think we can. Yes, good old Farm Sim Briscoe and his cool number plates. There we go. Okay. So that's just. Does it say front and back? Yeah, front and back. Okay. So we're going to buy that. Oh, thank you. And the store delivered it. Right, let's hop in and give this thing a bit of a whirl. What a unit! Oh dear. Now, the idea might be that we potentially sell the Fendt, but again, I quite like that, and you can never have enough tractors, can you? So, customise. Continental 36-inch design is going to be EU. Front options was 1,000. No tint, no monitors. We want carpet. We want rain cap. Now, attachers. I think we're going to go for no. We're going to have quick hitch. We don't need fleet numbers. We don't need Azaria Pro. The colours. What are we classing as design? Oh dear. That's horrendous. Let's go. How does black look? Ooh. And we don't want cardboard, we want carpet. I like the black leather. Yeah, we'll go with black leather. And that's that. Customise. Thank you very much. Super. Thank you. Right. So, first job for this beast is barley. So, we will get hooked up to the drill. And I'll see you in the field. It's slightly later than planned. We had a bit of a shower. But this field is mulched, it's limed, we've topped up with fir, and we've got the barley. He says, just checking top, top left, there. We've got the barley selected on the drill. So yeah, this is quite a cut. And this is what genuinely enjoy about FS is the fact that I'd got every intention today of sort of turning the save on, feeding the animals, and then getting through to like December, January time, where we would then be selling everything and making loads of money. But instead, we've got ourselves massively into debt, but we get to use this absolute beast of a quad track. So yeah, if you don't know, it's the one by Custom Modding and Carl Farms. It is on Mod Hub. It released, was it over the Easter break? Or just before, maybe. Can't honestly recall. It But yeah, like I said, it's the only save really that it would get around. And I know it's overkill massively, but that's what the game's about, isn't it? It's about having a play with some different kit. Case and cows could be the title for this video, I think. But yeah, it's... And you know what it does allow us to do? It allows us to get some bigger rollers. Hey, Neil, there we go. I don't know if we can afford them, mind, but I'm sure we can make some cash somehow. So that'll be good as well. That'll speed things up. Now, I don't know whether there's a set of rollers that... oh, who was using them? Who was I watching? Oh, Farmersim. Farmersim was using them on Fort Farms, and I think Marnux has suggested them to me before as well. They're basically ones that you can customise to do mulching, crop rolling and grassland rolling, but they run, I think they run at a faster speed. I'm not sure whether you can get the really wide ones though, and that would be for me the not deal breaker, but I'd want the wider ones. I think now we've got the horsepower capacity. We might, he says, think about possibly selling the Axion, just to maybe fund that, but we'll see about that. We can do that in another episode. So there we go. We've got they've refilled the voucher again with lime. Right, let's go in cab. Prepare for a stutter. There we go. So yeah, I've refilled the voucher, and that is in field 30. We've got the John Deere running around field 28. So yeah, that's all going swimmingly, to be fair. Right, back out of cab, and we'll come across this way. So yeah, I say this is overkill, but anyone that watches, and I'm not saying what he's doing is overkill, because I think it's needs must for him at the moment. But Ollie Blogs, they've just got, they've got a quad track now, and they've got theirs on, I think it's a Claydon. It's either Claydon or a weaving drill, I can't remember. But it's a 3-point drill, but it's ideal for wet weather, he was saying, and also obviously the quad track being the beast that it is, they're able to at least now start or finish planting of their fields, because otherwise, you know, I think they were going to struggle to get the crops in. So that's been cool to see them. Or what's his name? Lad with the mullet. Can't remember. That's gone. I've only watched it last night. Oh dear, can't remember. Gone. But yeah, the young lad was running that, and yeah, they were going into the night to get it done. And even in the quad track, at some points you could see it slipping, and they're having to lift the drill up a bit. But yeah, so it just shows that, you know, they are used, and in some cases, it's the only way that they're going to get tractors into a field. So yeah, it's very cool to see them using it. He didn't have much luck with his mirror though, as he put one in and then they put the lower one in and that cracked straight away. So yeah, oops. But yeah, no, it's cool. He's got a good eye for tractors, as that man. Right, I am waffling as per normal, so I am going to crack on and I'll catch back with you in a little bit. So I very quickly realised that skip rows was going to be the best thing with quad track, and I'm not sure whether this hitch that we've got, the single pin, is not helping, because obviously it pivots quite close to the track, so turning to go back down on yourself like next row was getting a little bit hairy, so I don't want to break anything. So yeah, got the lights on. It's getting a little bit dull. We are in October. Hello trees. So it is to be expected, but we're cracking through it. We're also cracking through the fertiliser and the seed. It's a deceptively large field. Most of them are on SAXTHORPE, to be fair. So yeah, the plan for this barley will be to whole crop it somehow, in some form, and that could go in the bunker next to the whole crop that we've already got. I don't think we'll have got through that by then, but yeah, we're lucky to have the 2 bunkers. So and then with any luck we should be, well, that's worked out rather well. Oh, bit squiffy. With any luck we should have then emptied the current bunker of whole crop for the time that we want to do maize silage, if we go for cows. So yeah, don't forget to let me know what you think, you know, whether we should sort of, you know, expand into the cows. Dairy, sure, not gonna do beef. But yeah, let me know what you think. It might be something a bit different. Had an additional lease of life to this save. Now I'm trying to go steady around this one. It's not too bad, but I think any sort of quicker than that and you would be creating problems with the hitch. There we go, it's going good. So I think next time I will, I'm just trying to think, we'll be into definitely October 2, maybe October 3, and we will get a new set of rollers, potentially sell the Axion, just to make sure that we do have enough money to keep up with the repayments, and yeah, we'll get some rolling done. We will then, in fact, next episode might be the one that we, you know, get this lot rolled and then advance through to December, keeping the sheep all fed, and bring in some cash that way, I think. Yeah, that sounds like a reasonable plan. So new rollers, potentially sell the Axion, skip through time, make a load of money. Job is a good one. And on that note, I'm going to leave it there for today, because I think this video is probably long enough. It's great to be back recording. I have missed playing FS and sitting in a tractor and talking absolute waffle to you lot. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, leave us a like. If you're not already, and this hopefully epic thumbnail has drawn you in, then please subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.